Welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Theresa seduces Alex, Brady's warning. Wendy and Tripp talk real marriage. Days of Our Lives reveal that Brady Black will calf. Alex karaoke's about his new love with Kristen DiMera, so Alex will keep pretending it's legal. Of course, Brady will probably run down the list of Kristen's crimes and other shenanigans over the times. Alex may argue that it's none of Brady's business who he dates, but Brady will offer a warning about the kind of woman he's dealing with. Meanwhile, Kristen will continue to manipulate Theresa Donovan, who will get decreasingly rankled thanks to this fake dating scheme. Days spoilers say Kristen will pull out all the stops to dupe Theresa and force her to make a move. Latterly, Theresa will bear just as Kristen prognosticated. DOL suckers can anticipate Theresa to betray Alex a bit and try to pull him near again. Will Alex surrender to temptation or play hard to get on Tuesday's day's occasion? Anyhow, Alex's little game should help get the ball rolling on a reunion with Theresa, whether it happens now or down the road. Other days say Wendy Shin and Tripp Johnson will have an important discussion about their future. Tripp and Wendy said marriage promises when they were stuck in prison, but is a real marriage on the horizon? Although Tripp promised to give Wendy one when they allowed. The end was near, he's now upset about all the peril Ava Vitali brings to his life. By pulling Wendy into that life, he could be dragging her into further pitfall, too. Still, Wendy has made it clear that she wouldn't be spooked off from the man she loves. Since Wendy will stand her ground, she may end up planning her real espousal with Tripp soon. Over with Paulina Price and Abe Carver, they bandy the cautions they've entered recently. Paulina is feeling healthy and strong while Abe has all his recollections back, so they make some prognostications for their new chapter together. Days of Our Lives say Abe and Paulina will inescapably face further challenges nearly down the line. Kristen vs. Theresa, Brady's face-off, Wendy's reality check. Days of Our Lives reveal that Kristen DiMera plays Theresa Donovan precisely. Brady Black confronts Alex karaoke's. Coming on Days of Our Lives, Wendy Shin and Tripp Johnson come to terms about their relationship. Plus, Abe Carver and Paulina Price bandy their double phenomenon. Kristen DiMera vs. Theresa Donovan. DOL reveal that Kristen will make her coming move. When Kristen kissed Alex, Brady and Theresa's jaws dropped. Theresa blasted Alex for being with someone like Kristen. Of course, suckers know that Alex and Kristen are only trying to make Brady jealous. It clearly seems to have worked. When Theresa confronts her rival, Kristen will play her precisely. Days of Our Lives. Kristen vs. Theresa, Brady's face-off, Wendy's reality check. Brady Black's face-off on Brady will defy Alex about Kristen. Brady will presumably advise Alex about tangling with someone like Kristen. Brady might also try to reason with Alex about Theresa. Indeed, though their spouses, Brady and Theresa, watch veritably important for each other. Brady knows that Theresa cares about Alex. At the same time, Brady might also talk to Alex about his choice in complicated women. Theresa, Kristen, Gwen Rizek, Sloane Peterson, Brady, Chanel Dupree and Allie Horton are all exemplifications. Also read DOL Connie Cond, Maggie's Ultimate Karaoke's Protection Plan. Wendy Shin's reality check. Days of Our Lives reveal that Wendy and Tripp will come to terms regarding the coming step in their relationship. When they allowed. They were dying, Tripp and Wendy changed promises in prison. Now that they're free, will Tripp stay true to his word? Or has Tripp had alternate studies? DOL on, suckers can also anticipate Abe and Paulina to have a heart-to-heart. The couple will bandy their two cautions, Abe getting his memory back and Paulina's health issues suddenly resolving. Also read Days of Our Lives. Alex's plan, Sarah's blessing, John's discipline. Indeed, though Paulina knows Abe loves her, there's commodity she's not saying in a lot of these exchanges about the phenomenon. We've a feeling that Paulina might have some enterprises performing from their heavenly angel. Which plot are you looking forward to seeing the most on Tuesday, March 26, 2024? What are your prognostications for Abe, Paulina, Tripp, and Wendy? What does the unborn hold for Brady, Theresa, Alex, Kristen, and the other residers of Salem? Tate's journal falls into the wrong hands, Theresa flips out over son's confession? Days of Our Lives reveal that Tate Black will try to make the stylish of a bad situation. Tate is relieved that he didn't have to go back to jail, but he's still stuck at the halfway house with an ankle examiner. Of course, Tate is also facing a restraining order that keeps him at least 100 bases down from Holly Jonas and the DiMera Mance, so that has to soak since his recent visit was only about checking on her and clearing his name. Considering the fact that Tate has to stay at the halfway house whether he likes it or not, he'll embrace a strategy to work through his passions. It'll presumably be one that Tate's counselors recommend since he has to do a lot of remedy there. During the week of days, spoilers say Tate will write in a journal as he mulls over how he feels about Holly and all the chaos. It should be cathartic for Tate since he's been dealing with so numerous disagreeing feelings. DOL suckers know Tate has a torn heart, so he'll open up about that and let his complicated passions pour out onto the runner. Tate has had a crush on Holly from much the moment he came back to Days as an aged-up recast, and his magnet to her has only grown over time. Still, Tate also felt used when Holly fixated on unattainable Johnny DiMera, Carson Boatman, and substantially ignored his own attempt to get together with her. Effects changed after Holly apologized and asked for another chance, so Tate was pumped over the occasion to take her out on New Year's Eve. Unfortunately, Holly brought medicines to the party and refused to hear when Tate advised her not to take them, so their date night ended with Holly fighting for her life in a coma. Flash forward to now and Tate's still torn over Holly. Although Tate's furious and hurt over Holly's turndown to tell the verity, he can't help but miss her and still feel drawn to her. Days spoilers say Tate will get all this off his casket in his journal and could maybe leave it unattended when Theresa Donovan visits. Since Theresa will find a reason to flip out and push Tate for answers, she may foray his sequestration and read about how equivocal he's over Holly. There might indeed be commodity in Tate's entry that suggests he's tempted to break the restraining order and put everything on the line for Holly again. Anyhow, Theresa may not understand how Tate could feel anything but disdain for Holly at this point. Once Theresa gets updates on Tate's true passions and grills her son, she may prohibit him from indeed allowing about letting Holly destroy his life any farther. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Theresa will face some delicate Tate news, presumably due to his journal admissions. Connie conned, Maggie's ultimate Kiriaki's protection plan. Days of Our Lives reveal that everyone thinks Maggie Horton Kiriakis is being duped. Still, Maggie is a smart woman. Maggie asking for Constantine Meliani's help in soothing a baby was a huge indication. Maggie isn't just a mama but a doting grandma as well. So, could Maggie be pulling the ultimate con on Constantine? Keep reading and find out what's coming up in the Peacock Cleaner pieces. Days of Our Lives, Constantine Meliani's scheme. DOL spoilers reveal that Constantine's story keeps going in different directions. It sounded that firstly, Constantine and Theresa Donovan just watched about the Kiriakis plutocrat. Days of Our Lives Connie conned, Maggie's ultimate Kiriakis protection plan. They agreed to work together, but now Constantine's story includes wanting vengeance on Victor Kiriakis. Also, Constantine began trying to get close to Maggie. Maybe Constantine does and suppose Theresa will be suitable to fulfill her part of the deal. DOL Black Patch Factor. A lot of people in Salem are cautious of Constantine, especially after Victoria Cook's hijacking. Interestingly, Theresa's family knows about this scheme but has said nothing to Maggie. That isn't like him at all. It's like Theresa, but not like Andrew Donovan. Also, we've Constantine wanting to discipline John Black for killing Katharina Melianis. Steve Johnson is also involved with the Constantine story, although his focus was firstly to cover Maggie. Days of Our Lives Maggie Horton Kiriaki's baby ploy. Days of Our Lives reveal that Maggie lately was cradling Victoria. Maggie acted like she didn't know what she was doing. Maggie sounded to horrify a bit and asked Constantine for his help soothing a baby. Suckers incontinently noticed that this was out of character for Maggie. While some were confused, I suppose the answer is Maggie is playing Constantine. Maggie has presumably figured out that Constantine is playing games with her. Maggie might have indeed stumbled onto evidence or perhaps eavesdropped a telling discussion. You know, since everyone in Salem seems to expose their secrets while having full exchanges with themselves out loud. DOL conman conned? Maggie has always been a smart woman. Maggie is veritably sweet but isn't one to cross. Maggie is also veritably defensive of her family and